I strongly suggest you never let anyone know about your current state, because most people would rather watch you suffer than bless your success. People thrive on cold detachment. You must learn to disappear, to hide yourself. Keeping others from disturbing or influencing you is the most basic form of self-protection. Keep your head down and work hard. Get rich quietly. Only when one becomes low-key and vanishes from sight does resistance lessen, making it easier to achieve one small thing after another. Eventually, these small victories gather and form something big. A follower once told me that he used to love sharing his life on social media. Every time he traveled or attended a seminar, he'd post photos and reflections. His life was rich and free. But then, something happened that changed him. He decisively changed his settings to only visible to specific friends, and began filtering his audience. Because his posts attracted jealousy. And once jealousy is triggered, it leads to passive-aggressive remarks and even betrayal. First, some people started asking to borrow money, some burdened by debt, others relatives or friends saying things like, "You clearly have spare cash, help me out. I'll definitely pay you back once I get back on my feet." Then others began mocking him, saying, "Don't you work? You're always traveling or attending fancy salons. Must be nice having all that free time." After venting their bitterness, they blocked him. That's when he learned a painful truth about human nature. People hate it when you have, and they laugh when you don't. They despise your poverty and fear your wealth. The foundation of your life, your finances, your condition, your family background, is all private information, and it is not worth sharing. Talking too much is dangerous. Unless it involves an exchange of benefits, an adult should not indulge in excessive expression. After all, we are well past the age where emotional value sustains us. If someone flatters you and makes your heart flutter, it simply means they have high emotional intelligence. It doesn't necessarily mean you are as great as they say. This isn't self-deprecation, it's clarity. It's knowing your true worth and not living inside someone else's narrative. A truly mature adult's confidence should come from deep self-acknowledgement, not from the flattery of others. When people praise you, smile and take it lightly. When they criticize you, listen without stirring your heart. If there's truth in it, make adjustments. Ultimately, if you learn to filter external input, to judge wisely, you won't be led around by the nose in your relationships. If you're constantly itching to share your secrets with others, it's either because you lack depth and emotional maturity, or because you feel empty inside, craving emotional exchange to fill the void. Both are dangerous, because you're essentially trading your privacy for someone else's approval, and that is a deadly mistake in human interaction. In my view, truly loyal friends and confidants are rare. Those who come in crowds are often not friends. They may be hidden enemies or opportunists. They're watching, waiting, calculating. In this world, there are very few people who genuinely want to see you thrive. Keep your relationships shallow. You won't find true friendship at drinking tables or KTV rooms. And in the workplace, even less. Keep your heartfelt words to yourself, or share only with your partner, your true friend, or someone who sincerely wants the best for you. Express yourself only when it serves one of two purposes: to acquire valuable information, or to release unnecessary emotion. If neither is achieved, then expression becomes meaningless. In such cases, silence is the highest form of social grace. Too many people haven't realized this. They spill everything, no matter who they're talking to. They open their flower box of words and pour them out like a flood. It may feel good at the moment, but afterward, they become transparent in others' eyes. The mystery is gone. And a person without mystery is difficult to respect. If your thoughts are exposed too easily, others will hesitate to engage, fearing you lack maturity or discretion. People naturally gravitate toward the strong. They willingly let strong people take advantage of them. Conversely, they rarely show patience or kindness to the weak. So in the hierarchy of human relationships, never voluntarily place yourself at the bottom. You can have nothing, but as long as you say nothing, reveal nothing, and act composed, others won't be able to see through you. They won't dare cross boundaries with someone whose strength is unknown. Image is crafted. Temperament is cultivated. A person who talks nonstop is never a master. They are internally fragile. True masters speak with restraint. Every exchange of information is aimed at securing some benefit. To achieve this, it's simple. Release your aura of strength through strategic silence. When others feel unsure, their hearts tremble. They instinctively yield and offer up their advantage. If you want to thrive in this society, you must understand these hidden rules of human nature. Once your awareness expands, the path clears, it becomes a shortcut. The fewer people who know your hand, the higher your chances of success. The quickest way to ruin a person's drive is to urge them to talk about their plans. Lay everything bare, and ask for advice from everyone. Then they become lost in a sea of opinions, paralyzed, and their actions fall apart. There's a saying, plans succeed in secrecy. Words bring about failure. Before you do anything, even if you stumble a few times or fail along the way, that's still better than hesitating endlessly in a chorus of doubt. Humans are simple creatures. Give your brain a clear instruction, and it will mobilize every resource to carry it out. Flood it with too much contradictory input, and the brain collapses into indecision. You must accept this truth. Life is a long path of preparation. Whether the road ahead is solid ground or a pit of mud, only by walking it will you know. Advice from others can never replace the clarity that comes from falling, from getting dirty, from learning through real, lived experience. That hard-won knowledge, extracted through pain and perseverance, will become your story, your strength, your success. Every hardship, every sorrow, every unknown stretch of the journey, you must walk through it alone. There is no shortcut. No one, no matter how successful, will hand you their experience for free. But no matter how ordinary you are now, you still have the chance to expand your life from 0 to 1, to break through your limits. So learn to keep your words in your heart. Let your need to vent die silently inside. Before things are done, you owe no explanations. The crowd is noisy. Loneliness is the default state of life in our culture. We always talk about relying on parents, on friends. Rarely do we talk about relying on ourselves. But I believe the world can support you, but only you are your true pillar. If you're not strong, no backup can save you. Think carefully. Every hardship you've overcome in life, wasn't it all done by relying on yourself? In your darkest moments, no parents, no relatives, no friends were there. Only you saw your own sweat and tears. Has anyone ever truly saved you like a hero? Never. That hero who led you through the brambles was always you. So instead of talking endlessly or seeking validation through expression, quiet down. Thank yourself. Appreciate yourself. Only the weak are obsessed with justifying themselves. The strong remain silent. Silence may make others uncomfortable, but why should their comfort be your responsibility? If you can handle awkward silence, you begin to radiate true presence. People hate it when you have, and they laugh when you don't. If you want to unlock a simpler life, the highest mindset is to embrace solitude, to know that beneath the noisy crowd, loneliness is life's true state. The world is complex, the human heart even more so. One day you must reach a point where you consciously walk away from the crowd. Then, think deeply about your own life strategy. Carefully map the path ahead. Big decisions do not need to be shared. You don't need feedback. You just need your physical strength, your intellect, and your heart to gather data, plan your route, and quietly walk your flower path, step by step. In the end, let me say this: words are the cheapest way to wake someone up. But disaster is the most expensive and the most